Hi, Mike Overy from the BDC Experts. Welcome to BDC Tune-Up Tuesdays. Subject today, the importance of contact ratio. Now, before we start here and get into some of the ways in which we can improve contact ratio, the first thing I want to emphasize is why this is such an important element, especially in a business development environment, but just as importantly in your sales department and your service department or your service drive. Don't take my word for it. Go into your CRM today and look at the entries that are in there. I'll guarantee that the majority of stores that I'm talking to here, 85% of the entries going into your CRM will be LM. Does everybody know what that is? Left message. We cannot accept left message as follow-up. That is only part of the process. And if you're only contacting 15% of your customers, you can see that that is not going to be a productive way of following up your customers and, more importantly, being efficient in how you handle and manage your opportunities that you have in your dealership. There are three key components to improve your contact ratio. The first one, multiple numbers. And this is where we have to rely on the sales team and the service advisor team to really get as many contact points as we can. We need accessibility to the client. Now, the best number to have is always their work number. I know all of you are going to say cell number, but the cell number when it comes to us following customers up is not a good number. Why? Because the majority of your customers will screen the call. So they decide whether they're going to answer it. If you phone them at their workplace, 70% of your customers are in unsupervised positions and can take the call. Yes, of course, we want the cell number as well. Why? Because not only can we contact them by phone, but we can text them, we can email them because most people are picking up their emails on their smartphone. So yes, it's a number, but the work number is the number we want when we're working 8:30 to 5:30 in a business development environment where we need accessibility. Very, very important. And all you sales managers and service managers out there, every time you're interacting with a customer, we need to update that data. We need the home number, we need the cell number, we need the work number. Second key element, 2 calls a day for 72 hours. One during the daytime, 8:30 to 5:30, one between 5:30 and 7:30. We must have that evening phone blitz if we've got a lot of home telephone numbers. If you've got a sales BDC, you're going to have 2 people responsible for following up unsold floor traffic. Because if the person's making a call at 8:30 to 5:30 and we only have a home number, if you don't have that evening blitz, then consequently all we're going to be doing every day is leaving a message and waiting for the customer to phone us back. And if they do phone you back, they're going to be phoning you back in the early evening when that person's not available. So setting up your room is going to be very important in a BDC if you want to get contact ratio. I'll give you these numbers. The average dealership is not contacting more than 20% of their unsold traffic. If you do 2 calls a day, one during the daytime and one in that 5:30, 7:30 slot, over a 72-hour period, you'll take that 20% to as high as 60 to 65% contact ratio. And irrespective of whether your technique is good or bad, you're going to fall over some of those customers because just because you contacted them and can actually give them more motivational things going on in your dealership, you're going to motivate them back to your store. See, contact is a commitment from the dealership. It is not just reaching out to customers and leaving a message. Contact is the most important part if you're going to have a successful and performing business development. Improve your contact ratio, you'll improve your appointments, your shows, and your solds and your service business. We are the BDC Experts. We have the expertise. Stay tuned.